Morning. Good morning, everybody. Just going through my Hexie bag here. I have 2.5-inch squares and a bunch of paper Hexies to go through to get ready for my trip next week when I have a bunch of Hexies already basted so that I can sew them together and a bunch that need to be basted. So I got to go through what I have and go through that. But look what I have. Mixed Lollies top is done. And that is this pattern right here, Emma Jean Jansen. This was a sew along. And I'm done early because we're not supposed to assemble the top until the 22nd. But I don't have to worry about this one while I'm on vacation. I just need to sandwich it, baste it, and get it quilted. And this is what I'm going to donate to my boyfriend's sister's school that she works at, and see if it's something that they could use there. So I think this is adorable. So this was a sew along that started on August 1st, and I used a jelly roll by April Rosenthal called Love Lily. And then the white and red background fabrics are just from my stash. The white is a white on white, and the red is actually a red on red. So it's a kind of pinkish, it's a pink on red, I guess, those little things. So I'm going to get a picture of it and get it on Facebook and hang it in the closet with all the other quilts that need to be quilted. I did pick out a backing for it. So I was thinking one day I need to put a minky backing on it if it's going to go for kids. But I'm going to use a black and white stripe as the border on this. I thought I might put a border around this as well, but my backing piece is just wide enough for it. And it is this aqua minky, bubble minky. I had gotten this at Joann Fabrics as a remnant. There's exactly 1 yard by width of fabric. And I paid, what, $15 for it. So there, I've got a backing. And it'll go perfectly with the aquas that are already in the quilt. There's just 2. But I think that'll be beautiful. And then this black and white stripe on it. So I will get the binding cut and put it in the box. So with all of my quilt tops that need to be quilted that are hanging in the closet, I keep a bin with binding and backing fabric for each one of them. So unless I don't have one for it, but I think everything has a backing in there except maybe the last couple because those are in my cart with Fat Core Shop. So this one here, I can file this way. I've already emptied out the project bin and now have 3 empty project bins over there, red, blue, and purple. So that's all done. I can call that one a finish. A flimsy in the mix. So I've also got one more with a red minky backing on it. It's a Christmas one that's hanging in my closet. And I think these 2 I'll donate to Emma's school. So, and the other thing that I worked on was Block 33 laundry basket quilts. I have to have this done tonight. Well, I don't have to, I suppose. This can be an ongoing little project. My tendonitis is bothering me. So I did, I had made tips for these little points right here for this section, and I didn't like how I fussy cut it, so I took them apart. So in the meantime, I took them off the tops of these pieces here. So I will put those on. So I have now got all of my pieces glue basted and ready to just sew on. So I think this will probably go on through the rest of the week. I'm having a little trouble holding them in my hand. So I don't know how much actual hexie making I'll be making while I'm on vacation or cross stitching, because tendonitis is really bothering me. So, but I will continue to work on this as I can, one or two, pieces. But tomorrow, block 34 comes out, will be released, and we'll go through and do a fabric selection online for that live. Go through my bin. I won't pick ahead of time, I promise. I promise I won't. The other thing that just came off the sewing machine is I cut the fabric for row 3 and put the sashings around row 3, and I just attached it to row 4. So I'm ready to attach rows 3 and 4 to rows 1 and 2 now. So of my Jelly Roll sampler. So that'll get back up on the wall again today so you can see the finished product tomorrow. And I'll have a picture of it on Facebook. So I will put the top to this. And then I've been really running through my head border ideas, and I don't know if it needs a border because it's a very large quilt. So we'll see whether or not I actually get that done. But I haven't cut any border to go all the way around the outside edge, but I'm still running through a few ideas that I have in my head on that one. So we'll see where that goes. But more update on that. But it is coming together, and I should have that top done without borders today for sure. What else have I worked on? I think I worked on my calendar. So I don't have a whole lot going on for the rest of the month. And so for this week, I'm just going to kind of catch up on things that are to be worked on, because Tuesday I will be leaving for Colorado. So I'm going to just kind of catch up on some things, finish some tops that are close to being done. I don't know. I'm still working through an idea of, peaceful baskets I want to get done before I leave too, which is block 4. And I think tomorrow we'll go through a fabric selection on that. So we'll do 2 fabric selections tomorrow, laundry basket quilts and peaceful baskets. And I might work on churn dash. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm kind of just focusing on this at this moment, trying to get this top completed now that I finished the Lollies. So I'm really excited to where things are going with this, how things are coming along. So this week might be a little dull, but maybe not, because I got a little inspiration. Good morning, Alicia. Quilty bird piecing. So I've been watching videos, and I got a little inspired by a young lady yesterday and today. I watched quite a few of her videos, and so now I'm my brain is running. I have this right here. The Posies quilt sew along that I'm doing. Block 7 and 8, the bottom 2 on the left. Those need to be completed. So I want to get those done not today, but this week as well before I go on vacation. So I'm going to work on those as well. So I do have those. Monthly Minis number 5 is being released this week. And I might work on Mini 2 that needs to be quilted. Scandinavian Christmas quilt along. The release for number 2 block will be released next Thursday. So I plan to participate in this. I may have a lot of catch up to do when I get back, but I do want to make that. I do. So, and it's every other week. So you got plenty of time to do things to catch up on things. So I think I'm going to try to do that. So while I'm in Colorado, if I make it to some quilt shops, I've got a list of fabrics that I'm in the market for and looking for. So I might hopefully have some haul when I come back. September calendar, I put that together. What I wanted to do was to find out what my months were looking like and where I could fit in a sew along for Carol's churn dash because I'm making this quilt. If you want to sew along with me, you can, and I'll put more information out it. But right now it looks like November 4th, and it would just be 1 month at a time. And it might last 6 to 7 months, something like that. But I will still post something about it unless something different comes along. I'd like to get through like half of September just to see how things are working out because I've got a lot of sew alongs in September. So I just want to make sure that I'm not going to be pushing things into October and November to make sure we can get those done. But so we'll talk about more of the things that are coming up here in the near future. But just through the end of this month and the first week of September, because I will be gone the 27th through the 6th. I don't even know if I'll have a video the morning of the 27th. But I'm going to take, I think I'm going to do a little cross stitch update this week too, because I'm going to stop working on one and pick up another one to take with me on vacation. So I might start stitching on that one too. So, and I got out my hexie bag. In here, I've got a bunch of Tula 2.5-inch squares, mostly of like her basics and stuff, not a whole lot of fussy cutting. There's some that are already made in here, but this is Tula in this bag. I have Lori Holt in this one. And I also have Lori Holt in this one, and these are smaller ones. And those come, they're already put together in groupings and with papers. So those are ready to be basted. And then I have a baggie full of 1-inch hexies that I can be basting something with. So I kind of wanted to get a few of these in the making, some basted ones ahead of time. So I can work on putting actual flowers together instead of just basting things. So working on hexies. I also want to go through like my scrap box and see if there's anything in there that I would like to make hexies out of. So I'm working on that, and that'll be throughout the week. But so that is where I stand today. Tomorrow we'll have the final update on the Jelly Roll sampler because we'll have that top finished this morning. I'm going to press this seam and then put it to 1 and 2, to rows 1 and 2 that are already sewn together and get that going. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys have a fabulous Monday. I know this wasn't the most interesting of videos. That it did check Facebook. I did put another block of the month out there. It is a laundry basket quilts beachside fabric line project by Shabby Fabrics. I don't have anything to share here today about it, but check out Facebook. Check it regularly because I run across things constantly and we'll put them on there. And I'm going to do that too while I'm on vacation. I'll just be scrolling through things and putting things on Facebook. So always check Facebook. There's always something new out there. The links are below in this video and on my homepage of my YouTube channel. So always check Facebook. All right. You guys have a fabulous Monday. I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And you'll get an update of where I am and if I've started anything fun. I've been very inspired, to say the least. So I love you guys. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.